So what is Gacha? Why is it so popular? I guess what I mean to say is, how did Gacha become so mainstream in today's modern entertainment industry? Why is collecting anime waifus and ogling over Sunday dream marketing now will be called the new norm? Question mark? I guess we'll stay here to find out. Long gone are the days when saying the word anime and waifu was like starting the next Salem witch trials. I mean, it wasn't too long ago when I was sitting in my class with my hoodie covering over my head, or I watched a new season of To Love Ru. Wait, I mean, Re-Zero? Pause. But like I was saying, anime has come a long way and has developed into a monumental part of society. So far, you have anime waifus on billboards, you have anime waifus on lunchboxes, you even have them on... Wait, we're drinking them? Anime has come so far as to become normalized into our society, especially so in Western regions. But what does that mean for Gacha? Why are you rambling on about anime when the question is concerning the popularity of Gacha? Well, that's my point exactly. In order to understand why Gacha has come so far, you must first understand how anime has a far-reaching impact on what it is today. With the far-reaching Gacha titles sprouting out of thin air, it's gotta make you wonder, why is it attracting such a large audience? The birth of modern-day Gacha games are both a mix of Western genre games and the anime industry, thus birthing Gacha-oriented anime video games. The first breakthrough Gacha game and founding father in normalizing Gacha games was Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact was almost a carbon copy of the game Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which became especially popular for many people in the West. And with anime becoming heavily normalized in Western regions, many were itching to try this game that perfectly mixed both of their favorite genres. In addition to that, Genshin decided to launch during the pandemic, and with so many waiting to pick up a new game, no one would pass on one that was not only new and exciting, but was also labeled as free. If only many people knew that label free came with a price tag of 4 years of underdevelopment and a stain in our wallet to remind us. Genshin Impact was the most explosive launch of a Gacha game to this day, and may be unrivaled for many years to come, it having monopolized the industry before any company could even break the curtain. Genshin Impact and many other Gacha games introduced the concept of FOMO, this fear of missing out. It's a tactic used by companies in order to make you feel that if you're not present playing the game, you're going to lose resources that are very limited. And if you don't have these resources, you can't pull for the latest character or have a chance of even getting one. I mean, even me, who's a Gacha player myself, I already stress enough about making sure I collect every resource in order to even have a chance at guaranteeing the character every version. And then there comes the pool. You see, Gacha games have a unique mechanic, unlike many other games, where it's kind of like a casino, similar to those of slot games, where you have to pool for a character. You have these tickets that you slide in, and you hope you get lucky, and you hit the jackpot. And that jackpot being a waifu that you can play with. I'm pretty sure any gamer here who's played for a super long time knows the feeling of picking up a super rare item that no one else has. That one where you have to look on videos online in hopes of seeing anyone else who owns one because it's so rare. I mean, I know myself as someone who's played Elden Ring that there's so many rare items that it's hard to even talk about them or see footage of them because how low the drop rates are. Now think of that into Gacha games, where the whole precedent is getting rare items. Literally, it's just that, getting lucky. That is what Gacha games are about. They are about getting a character that's super rare and then repeating that cycle every single version. And the reward being anime characters. Anime has become so mainstream today that everyone would love to be able to play as an anime character. And now it's become so popular that games are coming out where you can become an anime character, all for the price of your wallet. Gacha games are constantly refreshing their content, whether it's through new characters, limited time events, or seasonal campaigns. This keeps the player base engaged, always looking forward to the next big thing. It's like an ongoing event that players can never fully escape, keeping the interest alive over months or even years. Additionally, the mobile platform has made Gacha games way more accessible. Players can pull out their phones anywhere, anytime, and make it easier to engage with the game, whether it's a quick pull on a banner or take part in an event. This accessible factor has helped Gacha games grow and spread to an even broader audience, especially during times when people are stuck home during the pandemic. Now look into the wider implications. Gacha's rise also reflects the broader changes in gaming culture. Mobile games have become more dominant, and free-to-play models with microtransactions are now widely accepted. Gacha mechanics, despite their controversial nature, are here to stay. because they provide a continuous revenue stream for developers while offering content that's constantly evolving. It's a model that other games, both anime themed or not, are starting to adopt. But it's also up to us as gamers. A company sinking or swimming is ultimately up to whether the consumers like their content or not, and whether they're doing a good job at providing good service to their players. Originally, for the past couple of years, we have let companies just go ahead and do whatever the heck they want. And this has led to a huge amount of microtransactions and big requirements for you to buy DLCs and expansions. But now things are starting to change. With recent games, players are stepping up. They're not willing to get shut down and told that we have to eat this service when we could just sit back and play other games. We don't have to play these. But that's why it's up to us now. As newer games come out, we are keeping stricter guidelines in order to hope that these games make an impact that we would like to have now and in the future. The biggest example to this is Weathering Waves. The Kuro devs have been heavily involved with the community, and the community has been really strict, making sure that this company does really well, both now and in the continuing future. Every single update has gone better and better, and one after the next, players are enjoying it just a little bit more, and sometimes a lot bit more. With the expansion of 1.3, we got heavily improved story, and it's been so amazing to see how the Kuro devs are wanting to push this game in a passionate level. And that's why I feel like gaming is changing for the better, and that's getting to a point where we're finally taking back what it means to be a gamer and not just a spender. So in the end, gacha games have become so popular because they take the elements of what we love: anime, collecting, social interaction. I don't know about that last one. But it builds an experience that keeps us coming back. It combines an addictive nature of collecting with the excitement of discovery, making an experience that's not only won over the anime fans, but has solidified its place in the gaming industry at large. And so, as the years go on, gacha will likely continue to evolve, grow, and remain a staple of both the anime culture and the gaming world. So yeah, maybe we're all here for the waifus and the dopamine hits, but there's a lot more going on beneath the surface. And that's why gacha is so popular today. The best way you can support me with these videos is commenting down below what you guys think. I really want to know how you guys feel about the current state of video games. Do you agree with me, or do you feel like there's another perspective I don't know about? I really want to know so I can provide you with better content. Also, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to maybe give it a like or subscribe if you really want to keep coming back for content. We post weekly, so I'll be sure to see you guys out on the next one. Peace out.
Music licensing reimagined.